Hey guys, welcome back. We're still on the Death Star here.
Yeah.
Here we are in space. Whoa! I'm floating
fucking
around.
on the Death Star.
You know, actually, that's a completely unrelated thing, but I've been watching videos of people in the ISS, and it's very cool.
ISS is cool.
It is, yeah. You watch videos of just people like doing tours and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah,
isn't
but
this
it's not as
amazing
cool
that
as
it's a
the
real
IRS,
thing?
though.
Hard disagree, Frank.
Nah, it's not as cool as the IRS. I mean, they're so scary even the Joker doesn't fuck with them, you know?
That's true.
I mean, come on.
Could you imagine if the IRS were on the ISS?
They were like, no one can touch us here, and even if they did, we'd shoot them.
I can see the IRS in the future having an intergalactic space station. I was halfway through reading Mabeanie's thoughts on The Last Jedi film. And I read them out of this essay document. I got to establish this at the beginning of each episode. These are not my thoughts, these are Mabeanie's thoughts, and he elaborates.
I'm very surprised that it's made it to 3 episodes of just my thoughts on The Last Jedi.
Mabeanie, you literally wrote, you could have made this a 10-hour-long video essay. The overarching messages of the film were a bit too try-hard.
Yeah, it's true. It's sort of like a political statement movie. It's just like, would you please stop trying to make it a political statement movie? Because underneath is a good movie.
Well, Star Wars, a lot of people make this argument, like, all Star Wars films have politics, and it's about
It's
war.
not about having politics, it's about having, we have lots of we've got all these women in the movie. And it's
Well,
like,
that kind of politics.
that's kind of a thing in the movie. And they have this shot of all of them there being like, we're the strong female characters. How great are we?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, why are you making this a thing?
You wrote, it's the restart of the rebellion, but overdramatic and kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
And then you wrote, it was just another close call.
There's a fair few close calls in Star Wars.
Plenty of those before. Probably plenty more to come. And that's actually, that's all of your thoughts on The Last Jedi. So, I guess if you could summarize your thoughts on The Last Jedi now, what would you say?
Overall,
God, please
I still...
don't make any more Jedis.
Please, just make this the last one.
Overall, I still like it.
Yeah.
Um,
But you like it a little bit...
I like less.
More or less. Oh, okay, interesting. It's kind of interesting. Every note that I read on here that sounded like a negative thing, you then were like, no, it's a positive thing. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, there you go. Mabeanie is a firm... Oh, actually, do you remember what your score was before, what you gave it?
Yeah, it was kind of radical. It was a 9 and possibly a 10, and I think it might be a 7 or 8 now.
Whoa, that's a big drop.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. So next you watched A New Hope, the film that neither of you guys like. So let's see what you think about this. So yeah, if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, we did a Star Wars episode earlier where Mabeanie and Frank talked about how much they don't really care for A New Hope. But Mabeanie has watched it again, so let's see what he says. My original complaints that it takes a while to get going come from having not seen it in a year or two. Watching it again, I realized how much I absolutely love that film. Hey, I couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
I watched it on Disney Plus, so the evident tampering in post is annoying, but you can still see the 1977 stuff. Well, that's really cool to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Because there's like so many bits of the movie I'm like, it's getting up to this bit. And like the C-3PO and R2-D2 stuff, I was like,
Yeah.
all those lines, I just love
Wait, that's
them.
what you're about to say. The banter between C-3PO and R2-D2 is hilarious, and their active parts in the Star Wars story are far more notable to me compared to their roles in the prequel and sequel trilogies.
Yeah.
Obviously, R2-D2's role as carrier of the Death Star plans is central to this. Obi-Wan Kenobi's role is more interesting to me. I noticed that he is far more forceful that Luke should become a Jedi and learn the ways of the Force, while Luke is more grounded and thinks about how this will affect his life on a day-to-day basis, until, of course, the Empire destroys his family and home.
Yeah.
So it really just seemed like you're just really getting into the story.
Yeah.
It's having a fun time. Notable New Hope hater Frank currently seething in his own room right now.
Boiling it in
Turning
I
the
see
temperature
that.
up to 95.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that, Franklin?
I love coming home to a nice, good old barbecue of my family members. It's pretty cool.
Han Solo is great with his fierce independence, confidence, and swagger.
Yeah.
This is just a straight up like review you'd read in the newspaper back then.
Yeah, I know.
Princess Leia is great with her own set of these same characteristics. It's fun watching her take the lead in situations and disregard the boys. Chewbacca is an interesting character to watch, as of course we don't know what he's saying in the same way that we don't know what R2-D2 is saying. It's the interactions with other characters that makes him so enjoyable, as you can't be completely sure what he's going to do. He isn't always on board with everyone's plans, and perhaps the key to his role as the uncontrollable animal friend. Yeah. I like that. You can really infer how he's feeling and reacts to situations by how other people are reacting to him.
Yeah.
Darth Vader's role in the film is interesting. As well, he is obviously a key figure in the Empire. His superior in the film is Grand Moff Tarkin, whose arrogance is his downfall. He's just doing a plot synopsis.
Yeah, I guess.
He isn't a very interesting character. I guess you're talking about Tarkin. Or Vader? I don't know.
Vader.
Vader's past is hinted at and explored more in later films, but his firm belief in the power of the Force rather than the planet-destroying space station is a key part of understanding his character. Yeah, I always like that. How he's actually kind of like a weird religious zealot.
Yeah.
Like that scene where he says, "I find your lack of faith disturbing."
Yeah.
Guy's literally saying, "You don't believe in my God, so I think you're weird."
Yeah.
His self-confidence is similar to many Jedi and Sith in Star Wars. It comes less from arrogance and more from a way of asserting dominance.
Usually the wiser ones, like the younger ones that have just started, they're always like so headstrong in it, like Rey and Kylo. They're not really coming from a place of wisdom. They're coming from a place of.
Doesn't headstrong and wisdom mean the same thing?
I think wisdom comes from experience and learnedness.
I thought headstrong meant like wisdom, meant like being smart, using your head, using your brain.
Okay, no, that's not the way I'm talking about it.
Mm.
As in, like, they're forceful.
Yeah.
They want things to be their way.
But the dialogue in the duel with Obi-Wan is key here. They both say things to suggest that they are better than each other. Luke is the middleman, but his story is our viewpoint. We aren't Darth Vader or Obi-Wan, and maybe not Leia or Han, but we're a young man trying to make his way in the great big world, held back by our situation.
Okay.
You're a poet, man. This is great. I'm loving this. When the time comes,
You guys might not be Han or Leia, but tag
Frank's
yourself in this photo. I'm Chewbacca.
Yeah.
You know, most people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but we all know what's going on by the way other people react to me. You know what I'm saying?
Frank is kind of a big hairy man now I think about it.
Yeah.
To quote Aaron Hansen, most people might think I'm a small, petite little boy, but in reality, I am a large, fat man.
I think that you look a lot like Waluigi.
Oh, absolutely.
I think you do. I think you look
Absolutely.
just
I
like...
wish I
wish
was
I
tall
could
and
see
lanky.
what's behind me.
How tall are you, Frankel?
I believe I'm 5'10".
Shorty.
Yeah, I know. I'm basically the equivalent of 3'2".
If it didn't start with a
Let's be
6, I
realistic.
zoned out and immediately started thinking of an insult.
Yeah. If I'm not 6, I might as well be 3'1".
You should read The Hobbit. You might find something relatable.
Fuck.
I meant for that to come out as like here's a book suggestion for you. Why not like the Lord of the Rings trilogy? But I just wanted to turn it into an insult. What the hell is this? Why can you see your car through that grate?
Okay, that is also a weird thing.
Cool layering.
The police can't
year
get
of
to
our
me.
Lord and
It's just
Savior
funny little
Bad
predicament.
video game.
This isn't a bad video game, Frank. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
should.
good job.
Whoops.
When the time comes, we might make our mark. Luke becomes great at the end, and he proves that he is the best star pilot in the galaxy and blows up the Death Star. A New Hope is a definite classic. This is literally, you just clipped this from a newspaper review from 1977, didn't you?
Yeah. Just
That's it. That was the whole thing. All right. Well, you know, I'm really glad that you enjoyed it, though. I was losing my mind when you guys were like, I don't know, it was kind of boring and like not good. What did Frank give it? He gave it like a 1.
I did not give it a 1. Shut
you
the
did.
fuck up.
Yeah,
We're gonna
like it,
continue
right?
this conversation and you keep trying to fucking gaslight me.
I
I
swear
did
you
not
did.
say it was a 1.
Stephanie, what did Frank give? Thank you,
See?
Stephanie.
It's whatever that number is.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably said it's my least favorite, because I think that's true. I think that is actually true.
Yeah.
I don't think I said it was a 1, though.
You're my least favorite, Franklin. But don't worry, Frank. You're also my most favorite. Well, do you have any closing thoughts or summaries on New Hope there, Mabeanie?
I think maybe my thoughts in my little article are a little bit overpraising, but it is
Obi-Wan
kind of
died.
Oh no, he's backtracking already.
but it's sort of like the quirks of what make you like it. I think Disney might have dodgied it up a bit in the version that I watched,
Yeah, man.
because in the version I've got on DVD, the 2004 special edition, it doesn't have those issues. So I think that's just a filmmaking thing. Just a lot of the special edition stuff they added later is stuff that I don't like, and that's pretty much it. Like the spaceships are taking off, but it looks like they're made out of paper or something.
And my favourite will always be the big creature that walks in front of the screen for no reason.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought of you.
I do kind of give off that big creature walking in front of the camera energy. So I don't remember what did you rank it last time? If you don't remember, Stephanie can put it on
I
the
think I
screen.
might have given it a 7.
Okay, and what would you give it now?
It's probably an 8 or a 9.
Nice.
Mm.
There you go. And what would you give it, Frank?
Plum sweet and begging for cream.
Alrighty. Next, you have the Phantom Menace.
Which is supposed to be the worst Star Wars movie ever.
Is it?
Or is it Attack of the Clones that's supposed to be the worst?
No, well, see,
I
there's
thought it
the
was,
common consensus that it
Rise of Skywalker.
flip-flops between 1 and 2. Basically, it just depends on what the person's mood of the day is today, whether or not they'll say the first or the second one's the worst one.
Alright. The opening scene of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan is great. Where are they? They're in the room waiting to be poisoned, yes.
Yeah.
As the first film that we would see since Return of the Jedi, it is a view of what the Jedi were like before they become blindsided by the rise of the dark side of the Force. That is what happens in the film, yes.
Yeah.
It is great seeing Obi-Wan when he was young, and how very different he was to the wise man we know in A New Hope. Qui-Gon proved to be a very wise Jedi, and an excellent mentor for Obi-Wan. It always... Oh, shit, I lost my place. Well, okay, next time, whatever.